Pisces, this is your week ahead astrology forecast from Astrology Motivation by Born Without Boundaries. My name is Michelle and welcome. Please remember to subscribe to this channel so you can join in the daily astrology live chats over here and be notified when I upload your favorite content. Pisces content will come out every single Wednesday. These are weekly predictions. This is from March 22nd to 28th, 2019 for the zodiac sign of Pisces. What I'm going to do is start very, very broad and then get more and more specific. And how I get specific is I will divide, or I will speak to where your sun sign is in Pisces. So if your sun sign falls between 0 and 10 degrees Pisces, I will refer to you as Pisces 1. If your sun sign falls between 10 and 20 degrees Pisces, I will refer to you as Pisces 2. And if your natal sun falls somewhere between 20 and 29 degrees Pisces, I will refer to you as Pisces 3. So this is just dividing them into 3 decants or units of 10 degrees each so that we can get more specific reads from you to be as specific as possible in a general reading. Let's start with what is impacting everybody, and that is Pluto is moving into Aquarius on Thursday, which is tomorrow. This is a huge move because Pluto doesn't move lightly. In fact, it comes in like a wrecking ball. Any time in history that Pluto has moved, there has been something catastrophic that has happened. Wars, complete financial breakdowns, social uprisings and revolution. I mean, you pick it, you name it. It's going to be when Pluto moves anywhere. So it's not just Pluto into Aquarius. It's that Pluto doesn't move lightly. He lands with a thud. He's ruthless and he's unavoidable. So ultimately, in the next year or so, because Pluto moves very slowly, so in the next year or so, definitely expect some global impact because it's going to happen. It's just what's going to happen. Now, in terms of you guys, your ruling dignitaries are Neptune, which is your modern ruler, and Jupiter, which is your traditional ruler back in the time when people could only understand that there were planets there through viewing them with their naked eye or through the help of a basic telescope. People could see Jupiter, and Pisces was ruled by Jupiter. Now that we have discovered new planets using mathematics, we know that Neptune is there, is present, and they reassigned Neptune to you guys. So we're going to look at both of them because it's not like Jupiter's impact on you just goes away. Jupiter is still conjunct Chiron, but that conjunction is loosening. Jupiter's kind of moving on and experiencing more of that Aries freedom and explosive growth and energy just to start things new. It is going to be conjunct Mercury this week too by Tuesday. By Tuesday by yesterday it was in a loose conjunction, and it'll get into a deeper, tighter conjunction as the week moves along. This is going to impact Jupiter in a wonderful way, because it's expanding thought, it's expanding intellect, it's growing, it's learning, it's questioning. It may even be learning different languages, wanting to understand people from different walks of life from ourselves. So this is an expansion and growth that's going to be particularly helpful and pleasant this week. Neptune is square to Mars, which means that it's watery, lucid, kind of dreamy, distractible energy is impacting how we get things done. It's in a current square to Mars because Mars is just entering the beginning of Cancer and Neptune sits at the very end of Pisces. So as Mars moves through Cancer, it will become more trine. But right now, as Mars moves into Cancer, it is going to be create little challenges. How do we get things done? How do I move? Or making decisions about stuff to do based on your fantasies instead of reality. And that can definitely be problematic. Pisces, Saturn is at 1 degree Pisces. So that means for those of you who are born in the very beginning of Pisces season, what are you? Probably like February 20th, 21st. Definitely February Pisces. There's this energy of Saturn conjunct your natal sun. That's very productive energy. When Saturn is conjunct the sun takes itself seriously, having a sense of personal authority and structure to your own person so that you can stick to things and commit yourself to things. You might be a little bit too grumbly and a little bit too serious, but there is a sense of maturity about you, and that will last, like I said, for the next year. Saturn is trine to Mars. So this is actually really good because it means that your natal suns are also trine to Mars. That means that you guys won't be so impacted by Neptune's energy. Instead, your natal suns are interacting directly with Mars, and it's trine Mars. So it's almost like something that you understand, action that you understand how to take, right? A sense of movement that suits you. As well as, because it's conjunct your sun as well, confidence and authority over the situation, harmony when it comes to laws, rules, regulations, and moving forward within them. This is very helpful energy. Neptune is at 25 degrees Mars, which means it is trine to Pisces 3. And I'm sorry, it's not trine, it's conjunct to the natal suns of Pisces 3. This could be very distractible, but it's been that way for a while, so maybe you've gotten used to it. It can also speak to your psychic energy being off the hook, your dreams being very vivid, very lucid, maybe even dreams communicating with you better than anything else does. A sense of creativity when Neptune is conjunct to Sun, it is a huge creativity, very musical and very faith-based. So ultimately, I would say that this isn't the worst energy for you to experience, but it will take a lot of inquiry, it will take a lot of faith, and it will take a lot of leaps of faith to get something done with it. Pisces 1, you are also trying, this is interesting. So Saturn is conjunct your natal suns. Saturn is trine to Mars, which your natal suns are trine to Mars, and trine to the south node, which means your natal suns will be trine to the south node too. Your natal suns are pretty much, especially those of you born at the very beginning of Pisces season. So if your natal sun is between, say, 0 and 4 or 5 degrees Pisces, especially those of you, you're in a grand water trine. Your natal suns are in a grand water trine. So there's a sense of harmony, gentility, tranquility. But between Saturn, Mars, and the South Node, it's almost like certainty of who you are, comfort with what you've learned and where you come from, and knowing just what to do with it. So something in your life, there's a sense of self-assuredness and confidence as well as competence with a talent or skill set of yours. Maybe for the first time in forever, you actually know that you're ready to step forward and lead or take your skill set seriously and do something with it, because now it's in this like sort of perfect balance of confidence and competence. So enjoy that energy. Pisces 3, don't worry, Pisces 2, I am not forgetting about you. That are conjunct Neptune, you are also sextile the midheaven or the MC. This is the marker. It's not a thing. It's not a body. It's not a planet or planetoid or anything or asteroid. It's a mark in the sky that marks the beginning of the 10th house. It has to do with your career. Since your natal suns are sextile to the midheaven, there could be opportunities that are coming, or certainty and assuredness when it comes to going after something with your career, taking initiative. It's a great opportunity for you to take initiative. Go for it when it comes to work and career this week. This would be those of you who are at the very end of Pisces season. So say your natal sun is between 25 degrees and 29 degrees Pisces, way at the end of Pisces season in March, maybe like March 20th, 21st, somewhere around there. Would that be? Yeah. Your natal suns are sextile to Pluto in Aquarius. It's not a perfect sextile. It's like a 55 degree sextile, but it's still a sextile. Pluto moving into Aquarius is going to open up opportunities for you. It's not necessarily something that you could have predicted or have anything to do with, but the fate and the wrecking ball will somehow open windows or doors for you. So this is a huge blessing that you should be aware of. We also have Pisces 2s. You actually are very tranquil this week, but you guys have been and still are, your natal suns are sextile to Uranus. Uranus gets a visitor this week. By Saturday, Venus is going to be conjunct Uranus in Taurus. That will change the energy. So since Uranus stays for so long and has conjuncted you guys for so long, you've kind of gotten used to this energy of opportunity in strange places, strange proclivities, interests that open up doors for you, maybe technological opportunities. All of these things are true, and you've probably kind of gotten in sync with them. The fact that Venus is coming to conjunct Uranus will now change things. You will feel the energy shift. Venus conjunct Uranus is very kind of exploratory, unique in love. It will switch your energy or your attention back to finances, unexpected romances, and unexpected financial opportunities. That is what I would say, and that will happen to you guys after Saturday. So Saturday on to next Wednesday. Let me know how this energy is impacting you guys. It's kind of a light week for you guys, except maybe for Pisces 3, who does have that sextile to Pluto in Aquarius. Yeah, who does have that sextile of Pluto in Aquarius. That's going to be big for you guys, so wait for it. Wait for it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or the next year, because Pluto's going to be there for a while, and it will be sextile to your natal suns for a while. Please remember to subscribe to this channel so that you can get these updates every single week, and so you can participate in the weekly or daily astrology chit chats. I love you guys so much, and hope to see you over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot Pisces for your Pisces only channeled messages. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you next week.